What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I did just re-listen to the AMA with Forex. I went into it a little bit differently because obviously I knew that there wasn't an official launch date yet for the animal farm. The first time I listened to it, that's what I was like waiting for. And of course, when he came out the gates just saying, yeah, I'll be announcing that in the coming weeks, it's like I started doing a bunch of things and then I was kind of disappointed a little bit. But listening to it again, knowing that that's just like, I don't have to worry about that part, I really was able to listen a little bit more into what Forex was saying. And again, like even just kind of going back to what I was saying in my last video, he is thinking about so many different things that, I was putting it together a little bit too on what is the next trend that we're gonna see. Obviously he talked about the next bull run. He thinks, DeFi is gonna be the thing, right? Like just how this last one, it seemed like it was like metaverse was the thing. But then he also talked about security, but when you think about just Web3, our own personal data, how much money we have, online that we're moving around. I mean, we have these MetaMask wallets, we have these ledgers, which you guys know that I'm big on, but you still are hearing about people that are getting hacked. And security, I think, is going to be a big thing because it's such a problem. And then what about insurance? Think of the people that have, millions of dollars. What if they get hacked? If we consider the whole space of crypto truly decentralized, which it isn't, but there's aspects of it that are, being able to pay a little extra for something that gives us insurance should we ever get scammed or hacked, lose our keys, whatever. We are still so new to this. One of the things that JC Crypto and Driptopian brought up, was like in crypto, obviously we all would agree we're early. In DeFi, we are like the guinea pigs. There's a ton of people that are in crypto, that are actively in crypto, that don't have private wallets. They have positions in all the big coins, but they just keep it on exchanges, or they move it into platforms like a Nexo, or even some of those crypto IRA accounts, but they don't even have a MetaMask wallet. JC Crypto said it best. If you have a MetaMask wallet, like, you are already way ahead of the curve. So, my takeaway again, listening to Forex, is like, this really is like a long-term thing. I do believe in the coming months, we are going to get to wet our beaks a little bit, take some profits, have some fun. But overall, I do see this moving. I see tons of new opportunities in the pipeline that we're going to get a chance to participate in. I mean, I'm fired up, man. Like I said it in the last video, like, yeah, it's disappointing we didn't get the launch date. And I know a lot of us have a ton of money in that farm that has just been sitting there. I get it. There's probably nothing I can say that's going to take that sting away. But, re-listening to that AMA, knowing that it wasn't about a launch date or anything like that, man, did he drop some gems in there. So real quick, here's the faucet. We got we're looking good, man, building this up. If you have not gotten into Drip yet, I'm going to leave my buddy address down below. Please feel free to use that because you need a buddy address to get in. If we look over here, ain't that a trip? Look at that. So this was like down here, right? Or yeah, it was right here, and I started drawing. Like, we might see one of these, and look, we're pulling right into it. Wouldn't that be funny if this thing bounced right off this trend line? I don't think it's going to. This has no. I drew this when the thing was over here, just as an example of what could happen, and in terms of price action. And again, I really don't know what's going to happen. We'll see in the coming weeks. I do think that when we do get a launch date and the marketing begins, and Forex is doing this big campaign that he's talking about, that we are going to see another pump, right? So, I don't know about the docs this week, the animal farm docs that are going to be released, if that's going to, kick up anything. I would be surprised probably if it did. So we may just kind of see that, back to the drizzle down until we get an official launch date. But you know, keep in mind that the way he has it set up, once this thing starts, and we get the animal farm back up, and we get the new piggy game, pigs are us game, and the dogs roulette, you know, it's gonna be like one thing after another. So there's gonna be constant things coming out, right? These little catalysts that are just gonna boost. People are gonna be going crazy. You know, that's why he, you know, he's doing it kind of methodically here in terms of how he wants this all released. And I get that it's frustrating for all of us because we've been in this thing since, you know what I mean, like January, February. And you know, it's just like, all right already. But there's going to be a whole new crop of people that are going to be entering, and they're just going to be getting hit with all these new things coming out, you know what I mean, every other week. It's going to build momentum. So but hey, while we're here, real quick guys, we come over to Furio. As you can see, we had a huge volume come in with some buys. All right, this, if you look at this volume here, you know, it's matching what we were getting over here. You know, it did in fact drop down to the single digits. I thought that it would probably go a little bit lower before we got this kind of buying volume. But nonetheless, I did say, you know, we would see probably single digits, and there's going to be money on the sideline waiting to come in. This represents right here people that had money locked, cocked, ready to rock, and they were just waiting for it to get to a certain price that they felt comfortable going. Now, is this going to continue to shoot up? I don't know. Did I buy some? Yes, I did. All right, because just in case we start going on another run, but it might not. You know, this is it may go down again. If you bought in here, okay, if you saw this pump and you're like, oh, this might get going, and you buy in here and then it starts going down again, that doesn't mean that's a bad buy. Come on, look at this thing. Look how far up it went. So you got in down here, you DCA'd down here when the top was all the way at 20. You had a DCA buy of 960 or 970. Good for you. If it drops down to 7, that's not a bad buy. That is a great purchase. So what I did do is I bought enough because I want to do airdrops. I've never done it before because I've been kind of waiting to get some. So what I'm going to do is 14. We're going to do 14. I have 15 referrals. All right, I got 14 fur that I want to give out, but I'll do, you know, I'm going to have minimum amounts. So it's like each week, like 1 week I'm going to do, you know, you have to have a minimum of 20 fur to get it. And then it goes up, you know, the next week it might be 50, you know, 100, 400. I'll get it kind of, you know, figured out. Get my ledger out. Y'all need to be getting the ledger. Y'all need to be getting the ledger. These motherfuckers are out here stealing. Doing airdrops while I'm recording is just, it's not I don't know. See, I've been editing this whole time, right? So you're just getting these quick clips of me. Trust me, it's like a long in-between time where I'm just sitting here. All right, let's see if this works. All right, so took out all my fur minus the 0.6848. So I'm assuming that went. Airdrop sent 14. So to recap, basically that's about it, man. I just want to quickly jump on here. I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. It throws me off with doing the airdrops, but I figured it was the first time I did it. Why not bring you guys in? Furio has got a lot of things coming in the pipeline. They got the fur bets coming, the casino. There's some other stuff and partnerships that they're going to be launching this month, or August, I should say. And so I think that there's catalysts that could potentially keep this momentum going. Back to drip. You guys know where I stand with that. We're gonna get this, all right? Those of us that, oh wait, my girlfriend's calling me. I gotta take this. Y'all have an amazing, wait, hang on, let's get this. Hey babe.
Hello.
I'm just finishing a video. All right, everybody, hang on. All right, everybody, like, subscribe, comment down below. It's my favorite part, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.